Thank you for joining me today in week 24, Father's Day, in our book, Queen of the Castle, 52 Weeks of Encouragement for the Uninspired, Domestically Challenged, or Just Plain Tired Homemaker, written by Lynn Bowen Walker. Can you believe we're on week 24? Boy, time just goes by so fast. Well, this week's topic is Father's Day, and Lynn has some wonderful advice. She talks about her husband and how he is such a fun dad, and I love that. I love that she has a fun dad. You know, God gives us that significant other, that spouse that should complement us. And my husband's the same way. He can definitely be the fun dad. He's also just very solid, and he is someone that you can count on. You know that when you go to him, you're going to get sound advice. You know that you're going to feel safe with him, and I love that. He just has all these wonderful qualities that I admire. And he was the one that played with the kids a lot, and I learned to be a better parent because of him. And I have made sure to tell him that over the years. Like, I just see him with the kids, and I love that. I love that. I have a fantastic relationship with my parents. I love my dad. And I know that when we were little, he played with us, but as we got older, it became more of a challenge. I don't know if it's stress of life, stress of work, or just how do you play with teenage girls who are going through crazy emotional stuff, or at least I was one of those that did. So I highly encourage you to read what she has to say, because there's so much wonderful stuff in here. She talks about different ways that we can honor our husband as a father of our children. And she mentions a book called Dating Your Mate, Creative Dating Ideas for Those Who Are Married or Those Who Would Like to Be, by Rick Bundeshush. I'm not sure how to say that, and Dave Gilbert. It says it's filled with enough suggestions to keep you going for months. And even though these are geared mainly for husbands and wives, you can adapt them to children as well. So there are some examples that she has, and one is they would play checkers, and on the checkers that her husband had, they would put different things like when he lost that checker, it was, stop, you get a 2-minute back rub. Well, my husband might get 1 or 2 prizes because he is such a great checker player, but what a great idea. How fun is that? And then what if, wow. What if he gets a king, and does he get double the amount? If he loses, I don't know. Anyway, so just some fun things to do. There's also something about a safari, and they would put a dart in, like a dart gun, and they would fire at the animal of choice, and then that's what they would get. I can't imagine that if we had a giraffe as a pet. Wouldn't work here. But they would switch it up, and they would do prizes like an outing, like breakfast for the family, so on and so forth. And so great ideas. But there are lots of other ways to show your love for your husband, and I highly recommend the learning what your husband's love language is. And that is going to be the best gift he receives, is when you know his love language and you find ways to honor him with his love language. My husband's is acts of service. Now, he loves working out in the yard, and there are times when the yard is daunting. You know, the weeds have sprung up, and you need to pull all those weeds up. I am not one that likes being outside pulling weeds, and I'm sure he doesn't either, but that's part of, having a yard. So I'll go out and I'll pull weeds with him sometimes, or I'll mow the lawn, or my kids will mow the lawn, and they're adults, but they'll go out and they'll just randomly mow the lawn. So knowing what their love language is and being able to honor them by being purposeful and demonstrating that you love him by answering his love language. And that is sometimes outside of our own comfort zone. And it's acts of service is not my love language, but it's his, and it's powerful, and it's a wonderful way to share that. So make sure you take the time to honor your husband, honor the fathers in your lives. Make sure you do the same thing to your own fathers. And we have the greatest Father of all in heaven. So make sure you're finding ways to honor him as well. So quick recording this week, or quick video this week, but just find ways to honor them. And I just want to do the prayer with you today because it's just so beautiful. Lord, thank you for my husband. Thank you that he so faithfully takes care of our family. Help me to honor him as the head of our family and to teach our children to do the same. opened my eyes this week to creative ways our family can show him love. Blessings to you, and I can't wait to see you next week with week 25. Let the games begin. Summer fun.